You too, what's happening? It's your guy, not your average trucker, coming to you on a Friday, July the 3rd, day before Independence Day, I guess. Hadn't shot a video in a few weeks, like a month or so I figured I'll let y'all. Not much really going on, man. Just out here sitting at the dock, grinding as always. Knocked out some, I had an early shift with some Amazon. Knocked that out this morning, man. They sent me from Charlotte to Georgia and back. Then I had to come up here and pick up some of my contracted freight. So, I'll tell you all the time, man, the grind don't stop. But, June was an interesting month. I'm glad June is over. Honestly, I'd be glad when 2020 is over, man, because, June was kind of rough. Freight was good, but I just had a couple trucks in and out of the shop. I had one truck that was in the shop like every week. As a matter of fact, just picked it up out the shop yesterday. Got to take it back. I think they closing early today, so I'm not going to be able to get it back down there today. So, I tell you all the time, man, I buy cheap trucks, and before it needs something major, I just toss it and grab another one. And this one here, it's just been a bunch of little stuff, and it's starting to get on my damn nerves. Mainly because I think it's being misdiagnosed by the shop. It's a punk-ass Volvo, so I'm having to take it to the Volvo dealer. Explain the issues with it, and they come up with some dumbass hypothesis that turned out to be wrong, man. So pretty much international paper chase for them. It's pretty much a situation where they're throwing parts at it, and it's starting to piss me off because it's starting to get pricey, and I'm starting to go against my own motto. You understand? But that's life, man. I'll tell you all the time, man. Sometimes you gotta pay to play. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. But other than that, man, like I said, freight's been good. This COVID thing is still out here affecting a lot of people, but lucky enough, it's not affecting me. Other than the fact that I'm a little burnt out, and I tell you all the time, my wife is a nurse. She's a neurosurgical ICU nurse, man. She works in the ICU dealing with people with brain injuries and all that, critical care, BSN, all that extra mess. And so she's still terrified about this damn COVID. Mind you, my wife hasn't worked since our son was born, so my wife hasn't worked in like 3 years. She hasn't worked full-time in 3 years. She did part-time like a year after my son was born, but then we turned around and had baby girl, so she hasn't worked at all in like 2 years. But so she's still looking at the news every day, talking to her friends every day, and they're all terrified of this COVID and stressed out about this COVID. But I'm at a point now where it's like, everybody need a break, you understand? Vacations and all that is like extremely necessary, but my wife don't want to go nowhere, you know what I mean? So we're in a situation where she don't want to fly nowhere. She don't want to get a hotel nowhere. I got a condo in Florida. She don't want to go down there. So it's like, I might have to go by myself, man, because I get tired of sitting in the crib. Like, they've been doing the quarantine for real since, March or something? So, my wife been chilling in the crib with the kids all this time. We don't go nowhere. Take out and watch TV. Like, I'm beyond done with that, you understand? It's like, it's one thing to drive a truck, you know what I mean, every day, all day, and then on my day off, I'm just sitting in the damn crib, and there's nothing on TV, you understand? And I watched everything on Netflix, HBO, Cinemax, Fire Sticks. Like, I done did it all. Like, I'm over it. And I'm, PlayStation done got boring, so it's like I'm telling my wife, look, man, I need to go see a palm tree or something before I lose my mind. And all she talk about is this dumbass, this COVID. It's like, yo, COVID is messing up a lot of money, but it's definitely messing with a lot of people's happiness, man. And it's like I don't know what you call it, cabin fever or whatever, man, but I'm over it, yo. I'm definitely over it, man. I wish we had a more competent leader that, we could have handled this situation a little better. That way we'd be on the other end of this thing by now, man, because I'm ready to get back to normal life, man. When I tell y'all I am ready, like I need to go somewhere, do something with somebody, you understand? But anyway, another thing, man, I apologize. A lot of people been shooting me emails, and I've been slacking, man. I keep it real with you, man. So if you send me an email and you ain't got a response, I apologize, man. I have been slacking, yo. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I say, sometimes I had a phone in my hand and an email might pop up and I'll read it, reply right then. So, it's a few people out here that probably like, what are you talking about? I emailed you yesterday and you responded. But likewise, I got people that emailed me in like March and April and I ain't got around to it. So, no disrespect to you. Don't think that I'm just some bozo that ignored your email. Real life happens, you understand? So, I tell you all the time, I'm not doing this YouTube thing for money. I'm not consulting people. I'm not mentoring people and all that for a profit, you understand? I do it out of the kindness of my heart. And with that being the case, it's not always a priority, man. So, hopefully you're not emailing me some like extremely time sensitive or extremely urgent thing that you need my input on, because I literally reply at my leisure, man. So I'm gonna try to work on that soon, though, because my inbox, at one point I had like 600 emails, man. And another problem I have is, I take it seriously. If I take the time to respond to you, I literally thought it through. I'm not just typing up some generic random mess. But a lot of time I get discouraged because they always say there's no such thing as a stupid question, but that might be true if you're in elementary school or a teacher with some patience. But when you're a grown-ass man reading emails from adults, sometimes there are extremely stupid questions, man, and so that turns me off. Like, I might open the email, somebody asks me some of the most common sense and mind you, I try to talk to people on their level, you understand? I refuse to believe that somebody would take the time to type up an email that they thought was dumb. So I will respond to you, but it's a huge turnoff sometimes when I'm reading it and it's like some of the most common sense mess. And it's like, yo, have you done any research? Do you know anything about trucking? Because what you're saying sounds like somebody that, But anyway, man, I ain't trying to be negative. Like I say, man, I got a extremely long backlog of emails, but I'm gonna knock them out, yo. I'm gonna try to get that down to zero in the next week or two. But other than that, man, like I say, I just wanted to shoot a video, man, let y'all know I'm still alive. I'm still out here grinding, still out here in the damn day cab. And everybody out there, hold your head, man. Everybody that's hitting rough patches out here with revenue. Although, I told y'all before, this rates didn't change in the COVID thing. It was just brokers getting over on y'all. So, I don't know. Work on your negotiation, I guess. But I just want everybody to know I'm out here. I'm alive. I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm strong. Still out here if y'all need me. Everybody going through something. Hold your head, man. Positive mindset goes an extremely long way. And all the goofy people out here taken advantage of, doing loads for the low. Come on, man. Rethink your business plan. You're in business to make money. You understand? You're not in business to be in the same position today that you were a year ago. It's all about progression. You understand? Progression. You should not be profiting less money each year than you did the previous year. I get it. This year has sort of an asterisk because of what's going on with the world as far as health and civil unrest and all that. But make it your plan, yo. Progression, yo. You don't ever want to be doing the same thing multiple years in a row, man. You need to be getting bigger and bigger, better and better. You understand? And I ain't just talking about the inflation rate. You understand? But y'all be easy. Trucker Not Your Average Gmail. I don't really rock with that Instagram too much, but it's Trucker Not Your Average on Instagram. I randomly post stuff. You know, mostly it be dash cam footages of me jamming out to some music. And I know that gets on some people's nerves, but you know, hey, what can I say? Y'all be easy, you heard?